So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. So it's down to business here. It's been shipped out wide. Fabio Cannavaro, Jim. Some people credit him with making defending fashionable again.
I didn't know it had gone out of fashion, Peter, but yeah, his exploits certainly led to the guys at the back getting a bit more credit.
Yeah, and I'm sure for you that's a very welcome development.
And long overdue.
Nicely shaped ball. And that's put paid to a promising move. Very nicely done. Good spot, that. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Sané. Looking for options for movement. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Well, that is not the best ball. And he offers an apologetic look.
He made it look a bit predictable. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And it's Sneijder. Romario. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Nicely weighted ball.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. And the whistler's gone for a reckless challenge there. Well, it's not taken him long, and that's going to be a booking. It's a pretty loose pass. Cafu. Szoboszlai. Can he get on the end of this? Lovely feet.
Yeah, I've had a quick review of what we've seen.
And the shot! It's loose. Oh, he's been caught on it here. That is lovely. Roberto Messi with the foul. And he has shown him a yellow card. And it's Batistuta. Now it's Romario. Kagawa. Oh, there's a probing ball. That's a cute ball. Brilliantly cut out. Now it's Romario. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Sané. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. Tchouaméni, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Jordan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Sneijder. Batistuta. And here's Romario. And he's away. Romario looking to penetrate opposition lines. And he shoots! Goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Jordan have penetrated for the first time.
It's so often the case with goal scorers, little influence, and all of a sudden, bang.
No, that's been intercepted.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now, can they get him away? Played back in. Good read, needed to be.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Romario. Over to the left. Raul. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Oh, this looks sharp. Batistuta. Oh, that's a fine interception.
There will be 1 minute added time.
And they win it back again. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here.
Yeah, you don't get any points for stating the obvious, Peter, but thankfully this is still very savable. Keep things simple, keep the intensity high, and hope for an early goal. If that happens, it's a game changer.
Substitution in progress.
And the action is back underway.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Batistuta is onto it in a flash. Beckenbauer. And here's Romario. Is there any support? He might not need it. Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Not the most accurate pass. Strong running down that left flank. Schneider. Now it's Batistuta. Pedri powering forward here. Thuram takes a shot! And he hits the net! They are right back in business!
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing. The outcome should all come down to finishing.
And just to confirm that the referee did issue a yellow card for that earlier incident. Owen. Searching pass he's played there. And here's Soboslai. Now it's Sané. That has been cut short. Oh, super find. And this is Owen. He's beaten the last man. Decent chance! He's scored! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
And now he has two. So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Looking for a runner. Good ball over the top. Now he's off and running. And no, that was never going to make it. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Messi. And he's there to make the challenge. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And that's going to be a booking.
Substitution on the field. Number 22.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually.
Number 10.
Pass just
Messi.
lacking in accuracy.
Number 6.
Well, it's definitely the right attitude and application,
Number 9.
Peter. They've got to keep pushing.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
They just need to sort out their end
Coming on the
product,
field.
and quickly.
Number 11. Neymar. Number 18.
And this is Raul.
Number
And this is
23.
Forlan. He's had a shot!
Number 25.
Jordan
Diego
really
Forlan.
might just end up kicking
Number
themselves
7.
after that. That could
Mbappe.
well have been it.
Substitution.
Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, that's well spotted. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe. He is through here. Goes for a shot! They've scored! Once more they've done it! They just will not lie down!
Oh, what a fabulous game this is. It just keeps getting better and better.
Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Mbappe really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have been boxed in.
So all square, and not for the first time.
Well, needless to say, Peter, they're eager to get going, but you have to wonder how much these boys have left in the tank.
Crossing, he gets big! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
Ambitious ball here. Well timed, excellent interception.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
And this is Forlan. Could be shoots! Yes, he's done it! And that may just do it! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
4 added minutes has been
Having
indicated.
turned the game on its head, now can they hold out?
There's still a bit left in it, Peter, but they should find the necessary...
Can he finish? And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played. Yeah, and the jostling for position has begun. There's hardly any breathing space in that box.
And they've got rid. Timber. That's a sharp pass. And that will be the final act. Well, what a game. Unpredictable to the very end, momentum shifting this way and that. The kind of match, as neutrals, we Oh, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Red and black wherever you turn. The San Siro is buzzing. Certainly up for this one. There's the whistle. And this is Hullet. Mbappe. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oliver Kahn, a huge man with a huge presence and a big, big voice in the game.
And big in intensity too, such a fierce competitor. Put a foot wrong and he'll be sure to let you know about it.
Well, he just commands respect, doesn't he? Respect of everyone, teammate and opponent alike.
Yeah, and he'll be setting the highest of standards out there, and he expects them to be.
Vinicius Junior! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Bellingham takes a shot! Just off target.
Oh, he overcooked that one, aiming for perfection, and he got it slightly wrong.
Now it's Hullet. Nicely weighted ball. Well read, and the danger is averted. Pinged towards the front line. Oh no, he's got that wrong. Hullet. But it has been just one side doing all of the early probing.
Yeah, they've been livelier and hungrier and looked the more likely to register first.
Oh, important interception. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Great ball if he can get there. Now that's well seen too. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Not the most accurate pass. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
You have to say that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Beckenbauer. Cafu. And he stands tall, impenetrable. He's through here. They're urging him to shoot. Shoots! That's a little... And Hullet! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be pouncing on any slip or any sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
Milan are in front now, the game's only goal.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Time and again they are repelled. And here's Sané. Conte. Half an hour played now. Now it's Pedri. Oh, good take in a good area. He gets big. Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
He's in a great position here. And he's found a way past. He's had a shot. It's in. They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
He's being urged to shoot. Neither of these two want to come off second best. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Timber. And that's put paid to a promising move. And it's Pedri. Kagawa. Knocks it into space. Van Basten! Pull it. Now it's Mbappe. Beckenbauer makes the interception. Beckenbauer with a definite foul there. Bellingham. And here's Hullet. Oh, good ball. Timber. And that'll be the final action of the first half. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those two goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Attenzione, una sostituzione.
So off we go once more.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
And here's Vinicius Junior. Some really good ball movement. Nice interception, well timed. That's a sharp pass. Milan trying to orchestrate a breakaway here by the looks of it.
Well, I would say that this is probably the easiest way to play the game, because you try and absorb in numbers defensively, and then you look to hit it with a long ball quickly on the counter-attack to get your men in behind the opposition defence.
Just looking for that one telling pass. Oh, that's a fine interception. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And here's Mohamed Salah. It's Salah! That's a cute ball. Milan are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to hit them hard on the counter.
Oh, it's a foul. It could be a penalty. And that really is the last thing they wanted to do. The chance to pull further clear. Oh, he's missed it.
Not the best spot kick I've ever seen, but they've got to keep their heads up and chase this game.
Nicely shaped ball. Oh, that's clever. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Bellingham. Good ball, good big chance! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
Pass somewhat off target. Gilberto Silva. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Wan-Bissaka.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Gilberto Silva. Now it's Mbappe. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Alexander-Arnold. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now this could be a chance. Pedri. And he's picked out the run. No, again there's no way through. Cafu. Conte, played out wide. Nice looking ball. Into the last quarter of an hour. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Raul. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Salah. Timber calmly anticipates. Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. And here's Mohamed Salah. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Raul plays it in. Tries to get it clear.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Sostituzione per il Milan. Numero 17.
Milan are making a change
18.
now.
Numero 10. Numero 9. Lasciano il campo per il numero 15. Il numero 20.
Great vision.
Il numero 8.
Wan-Bissaka cuts out the pass. Bernardo Silva. This looks promising. Roberto Carlos promptly onto that, and that is that. Conte. Roberto Carlos. Cafu. That's a pretty loose pass. Cafu cuts it out. It's a really well-measured ball.
Minuto di recupero.
Vinicius Junior.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Conte. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got the... Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie.
everybody,
The
and
fans have
welcome
pulled
to
out all the
today's
stops
match.
to make this a monumental occasion. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it's down to business here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pinches it off him. And he cuts out the supply. Van Basten. Barcola. Buffon claims comfortably. Mateus. Now, what about a counter-attack? Cafu. Azar. Passing is crisp and sharp. And he's there to retrieve it. And this is Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho! And he has kept it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Azar. Knocks it into space. Sané. Great defending, strong and determined. Great chance! And we have our very first corner. Takes a shot! Decent enough try.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Albert Ferrer promptly onto that, and that is that. Hazard. And it's Sané. Still goalless. Now he's got space here. Timber kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Van Basten. Kagawa. And here's Barcola. Can he get on the end of this? Luis Suarez. Distributed tidily. Sané. Takes the shot! Keeper's not concerned by that.
It wasn't the best strike, to be honest, Peter. The pass might have been a better option there.
Albert Ferrer. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And that's a foul. A simple decision for the referee. Van Basten. Mateus. And he's intervened well there. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well read, and the danger is averted. Cafu. To Hazard. Sané. And no, he's seen through all of that. Oh, no joy this time. Kagawa. Puyol gets over and intercepts.
Are certainly playing with an intense focus in executing their plan here.
And it's Kagawa. Nice looking ball. No luck with that dink over the top. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Now it's Van Basten. That looks a decent ball. Shoots! There it is! Perfect placement, the one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous, fabulous finish. Anything that close to the frame of the goal, 99 times out of 100, the keeper's not getting there.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, that gives them the privilege to control the tempo of the game. It's up to them to manage it from here now.
Looking tidy in possession here. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. Swept in. The only breakthrough then came late in the first half here, and that is the difference. 1-0 the score. Shevchenko. Oh, shooting chance! And yes, it's there! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up. Well, a 1-2 is easier.
And the first half is done. So it's all square. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1.
Please take this opportunity to pay a visit to our official store where memorabilia from today's match are now available. Substitution on the field, number 12.
So once again, we're underway.
24, Hazard. Coming
In
on
the end, they
field,
found themselves penned in,
number 19,
nowhere to go.
Turn.
Pull it.
Number 22, Hadrian. Substitutions taking place.
Thuram is herring after that one. And it's Kagawa.
That's good play from him.
Kagawa. It's a pretty loose pass. Barcola. Passes short and sharp. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Pedri. Ronaldinho. Now it's Sané. And they're quick to get it back. And it's Hullet. Now it's Shevchenko. And it's Sané. And he's forced to go back. Oh, there's a probing ball. It's a good spell of possession, this. That's a shade optimistic. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Chance for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Hullet goes short. Ronaldinho plays it in. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Kagawa. Pedri.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
Sané touches it back. Oh, that was vital. Danger averted for now. Threads one in. Thuram's cross. And the keeper beats it away. Bullet. That is ended up in no man's land. Conte. And here's Thuram. He's looking wide. Conte. Oh, good-looking ball. Pedri. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Kante. Kagawa. Kagawa going face-to-face with his great rival. Cafu. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, important interception. That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Conte. And it's Kagawa. Great vision. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Can he finish? And he hits the net. Into the lead once more. A momentary lapse, mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That is good alertness. Sane. Pass is coming off in quick succession here.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Substitution.
This their second corner of the game. Thuram getting this one clear. Now it's Kagawa. Kagawa will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. That's a lovely, neat pass.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Las Vegas Lights clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Eto'o climbs up big. Fair attempt, just the wrong outcome.
Oh, maybe it was one of those moments when he just caught it too well.
There will be 3 minutes.
Engages and forces him off the ball. Mateus. Sane. Pass is just off target. Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That's a cute ball. Dink through. And that's nice and simple for the keeper. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was good. A terrific advertisement for attacking football. Both sides glad to... Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And that gets things running. And it's Owen. Here's a chance! Well, here is one of the undoubted golden boys of Spanish football, the man from Madrid, the one they call El Niño.
Fernando Torres, absolutely one of the best finishers around. So strong, so quick. I'm expecting them to sit deep to try and nullify his pace here, but even then, it's going to be tough to defend against him.
Conte. Oh, there's a probing ball. Oh, no, that was never going to make it. Out towards the flank. Drilled in low. Van Basten. Conte. Mbappe. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And he's worked it through. He's picked his way through. He's in space and looking for options. Owen! Worth a try. Shame about the outcome.
Well, there wasn't much else on there, so why not have a crack? So nearly paid off too.
Here's Azar. Renan Lodi. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties.
Deep cross. That's a decent clearance. Baina. Pass somewhat off target. So we're still where we started right now. Passing is crisp and sharp. And it's Azar. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Mbappe! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Kimmich gets it away.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. Owen receives it in a wide position. That is good strength. Kagawa. And he's made sure that's not getting through. And he's there to belt it away. And it's Roberto Carlos. Roberto Carlos made a surge from full-back, as it turned out, unsuccessfully. And he's running through. Great chance! Goal! Boca Juniors! And Boca Juniors take the lead. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there, that definitely doesn't have a good look about it.
So we have our breakthrough.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's found support out wide. Kagawa gets into a good position. Lovely bit of skill. Kimmich, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. He is through here. Lovely. Goes for a shot! He's got a goal! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye.
Oh, he did so well to hold his run and stay on side, Peter. That was really clever.
Boca Juniors are now luxuriating in a 2-goal lead.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
That's been slipped through. Timber attempts a clearance. Owen. Searching pass he's played there. And he's searching through. Oh, good determined running there, but one back by the defence.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
Now it's Kante. Pass is coming off in quick succession. Same again, same outcome.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Ball comes in. Cafu. And we hit half-time. See your views on the first half?
The boss is going to be disappointed with the way his team just switched off for those 2 goals. They'll have to take some risks now to try and get back in this game, and it's easier said than done, as we know.
Señoras y señores, les informamos que solamente se permite fumar en las áreas designadas para tal caso. Se va a realizar un cambio.
So off we go once more.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Owen. Kimmich. Torres. He's got away. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Probing pass. Tries to cut. He rises! And a terrific save from the keeper.
Alik-GAMING actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Owen. Just eases him off the ball. Baina. Renan Lodi. Oh, that's fabulous. And Torres! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely shaped ball. Now it's Turan. It's out for a goal kick. with the challenge. And that's a simple one for the keeper. Now it's Owen, aimed beyond the defence. And this is Schneider. Schneider's header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong.
Yeah, I think that miss is going to give him nightmares for a while.
Looking for the run. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Now it's Torres. And it's been played through. And this is Torres. It's run loose. Can he finish? Oh, the ball's run loose here. He's dealt with that really well. And it's Azar. Dina has chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning. So good from him.
And that's been intercepted.
That was well played. Well stopped.
And he's been shifted off it. Torres delivering the goods as expected.
Well, having that sort of player in your side is reassuring because the rest of the team knows he can make his influence count at any stage. It's simply part of his package. When he really wants to, this fella scores.
And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Defending was strong and firm. And it's corner. And we have our very first corner. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Played out wide. And it's Pedri. Conte. Now it's Mbappe. Tries a shot! Now who's going to be first to this? And one more try! And yes, it's there! Terrific goal, what a super sharp finish.
Yeah, the right touch in moments like that is key to what follows. All very neat and tidy.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
Dybala. It is looking like the end. If anything's going to happen, it's got to happen now.
Look, their path is set. They have to take risks in every situation now. Boca Juniors nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Owen. Turan. Oh, nice touch. Oh, he's seen that early. Used a certain sixth sense.
Well, in my opinion, set pieces are 50-50 moments, and this is a rather big one, and it all depends on the service.
And he gets rid in a hurry. This looks promising.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Looking at the referee, but he's waved play on. And it's Schneider. Spread it left. Ball driven towards the far post. It's a goal kick. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Conte. And we're done. Well, this was a game they could so easily have won on another day, but alas, that wasn't to be, and they go down by the... So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion. The game yet to kick off. The excitement already palpable. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. And we're underway. And it's Azar. And he's chosen to go back.
That's good pressure. It gave him no other choice.
Shot could be on. Now can he find a finish? Delivers the ball. And that has been not... Oh, what has happened here? He's got a big chance! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Now he's got space here. Spread neatly. Lovely bit of skill. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Well, there's one man here who stands head and shoulders above the rest in just about every aspect of the game. It is, of course, Jim, the great Paolo Maldini.
Yeah, I feel like bowing here because it's him. He's simply the greatest of them all, the inspiration for so many top-class defenders.
Pull it, and that could set him on his way. Rummenigge is on his own. Chance for a shot! Not the most convincing of passes. Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. And he's in. It's Pele! Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
What a start. Free kick in a dangerous position in the opening minutes. Son Heung-min! Oh, it's a stunning goal! A finish right from the top draw! And Galatasaray have the lead! That was beautiful. Something close to genius.
Well, he made it look effortless. Clearly a training ground perfectionist.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Roberto Carlos. And this is Kagawa. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee has given a free kick just outside the box. So, what can they come up with here? And that is a little undercooked. Now it's Son Heung-min, Rummenigge. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Deftly away. And that's been won straight back. This might spell danger. David Villa! Just not quite happening for him just now.
Oh, they're just unrelenting, Peter. Wave after wave of attacks. Now it's just a matter of making at least one of them count.
Roberto Carlos. David Villa.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Rummenigge. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
David Villa, who's looking wide. Messi proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
He's dealt with that very well, Peter. It's a real show of discipline.
Now it's Son Heung-min.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Conte. Sané. Sané unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Somewhat off target. Conte. Timber. Beckenbauer. Now it's Villa. That's good play.
Okay, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Played out to the left flank. Great vision. Now it's Son Heung-min. This looks promising. He has found a way through. No, it's not getting there. And he thumps it clear. Kagawa goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Villa. Now it's Mbappe. Pele. Nicely weighted ball. And it's made its way to him. Rummenigge! No mistake! And there's the goal they've been looking for. And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Galatasaray are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it, now they have it.
Rummenigge. And he's intervened well there. And we hit half-time. Reflections on the first half?
Well, I think things have worked out pretty well so far, Peter. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I think the manager has to resist change at this stage.
Substitution on the field. Number 23, Kagawa.
And the second half gets underway.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Schneider. And this is Hazard. Aimed beyond the defence. A lot of space ahead of him. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Roberto Carlos. For Conte. Played back in. Pele. And it's Messi. Bullet. Galatasaray looking to pass their way through. And it's Pedri. That's a good run down the left. Oh, he's been caught napping. And he's there to get it away. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Now it's Pele. Oh, well measured. Rummenigge. He's been bundled over. That is a foul. The referee's come over. It's a red card. So seemingly that was deemed a denial of a clear goal-scoring opportunity.
Well, Peter, I don't think he even had time to...
Son Heung-min! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
And we have our very first corner. Vieira. And now they can spring out of defence. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. David Villa looks to get on the end of this. Son Heung-min. Oh, this is a very good run. Messi, who's set up one goal so far. Messi on a strong run down the right. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Looking to play him in. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he has slightly undercooked that one.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Face to face with the keeper. Goes for a shot! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Substitution on the field. Number
It's their
15,
second corner of the game.
David Villa. Number 17, Schneider.
And now a sudden chance to counter.
Mbappe. Coming on the field.
Oh, it's Van Basten.
Number 10.
Defending was
Vinicius
strong and
Junior.
firm.
Number
Whistle's
20,
gone, that's a foul.
Beckham. Number 12, Van Basten. Substitution in progress.
Now it's Bale. Well, that has not gone well. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Might be dangerous. Shoots! Really well taken goal. Just one goal in it now. Game on! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Well, how cool was that? He was almost teasing the keeper then.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
We have got ourselves a game here.
Oh, we have...
Can he finish? It's in! A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Vinicius Junior! And here's Azar. Skillfully cut out, he is so at ease on the ball. Belletti.
They want to be quick here, it's breakaway time.
Has a look and plays it forward. Seedorf. Roberto Carlos cuts out the pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Chance, surely! Sticks it away! And that takes him up to 30. Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
This is threatening to become a really good game. David Villa. It's a pretty loose pass.
Galatasaray really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
Nice looking ball.
Four
Perfectly
added minutes
measured
have been
that.
indicated.
Belletti. Time added on 4 minutes. Belletti. He's through here. He's having a shot! They've done it! That was easy, almost too easy.
Del Piero really can't believe his luck. He was allowed so much room when he should have...
And there goes the final whistle. In the end then, no joy. Not for the want of trying, not for the want of running. Simply they were beaten by a better team on the day. So what do you take away from it all,
Just a
Jim?
quick request.
Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. Well, we're underway.
That's so good and so often seen nowadays. Don't give them time to think on the ball.
Well, it's not very often that we single out the team's goalkeeper as their most influential player, but I suppose we can make a special exception for this fella, Iker Casillas, Jim.
No doubt about that, Peter. I mean, whether it's through making saves or just through his sheer presence, he has a huge influence on any team he plays in.
Leading from the back, as it were.
Exactly.
And it's Owen, not the most accurate pass. Jordi Alba has a look and plays it forward. Oh, that's a key interception. Played back in, looking for options for movement. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Gilberto Silva, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, he could easily have slipped that to his right just to keep the attack alive, and it looks like he's going to learn the hard way.
And this is Owen, and he's running through. An uncompromising challenge.
That, Peter, is wonderful reading of the game. Perfect positioning. Well played.
Oh, well played, well played. Great chance! Goal! Fenerbahce! Fenerbahce take the lead. Swift, incisive, deadly, all done in a matter of seconds.
Well, we all know, Peter, that this is a team capable of breaking extremely quickly. The opposition should have been alive to the danger, but they fell into the trap.
So we have the first goal.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this team, he's always the #1 contender, and he's done it again.
Kagawa showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
Eto'o. And this is Dembele. And he's on his way. Cruyff! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Fenerbahce with the corner. They're first. Eto'o! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now they can spring out of defence. And this is Eto'o. Kante did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Now it's Cruyff. And he's quick to snatch it back. Look at the space. Shot, surely! And he has kept it out somehow.
Dembele clearly thought he had the beating of the keeper.
Now it's Dembele. Kagawa. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Cruyff. Now it's Dembele. And the through ball. And he cuts out the supply. Oh, can he get onto this?
Fenerbahce have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Dembele.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
And here's Eto'o. And this is Dembele. Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Cafu. Beckham. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Now it's Barcola. Nice-looking ball. No, that's been intercepted. Oh, Red, nice interception. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. He's being urged to shoot. That is a brilliant interception. And it's half-time here. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing,
Please join
it
me
just
in
hasn't
wishing all the
gelled.
best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today. Substitution on the field, number 20, Beckham.
That's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, I think in these circumstances, it's all about how to adjust the balance of your team. I mean, you want to get back in it as soon as possible, but without leaving yourself too open.
Can he get on the end of this? Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Ball's over the line, and it is a corner. That was somewhat errant. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Now, can they get him away? Cafu. That has ended up in no man's land. Oh, no joy this time. Pedri, looking for a runner. Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. And this is Eto'o. That looks a good ball through. Can he finish? He's got a goal! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Fenerbahce are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
We're looking at a very different game now. The command has been established.
Costa Curta kept his eye on it, and he's there. Owen chasing after it. Costa Curta cuts out the pass. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Pedri crosses. Pedri. Raul. Pedri. Lovely feet. Fired deep towards the back post. Dembele. Looking to play him in. Engages and forces him off the ball. And it's Kagawa. It's Kagawa! Well, the contact was true enough, the aim wasn't quite.
Well, he does strike a very pure ball, doesn't he? It's great technique.
So
Substitution
the manager
in
can
progress.
make a change for the first time in the game here.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Costa Curta. Pressing high and with purpose. Barcola. And the pass is intercepted. Xavi Alonso. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. And it's Kagawa. Great vision. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Closing in on goal. Nice control. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. He won't be happy with that one. That's good running with the ball. He's looking wide. He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
It is a corner, good chance. Corner number 2 then. Terrific header! Oh, it looked like 3-0 for sure.
Well, judging by his reaction, he clearly feels he should have made more of it, but he's looking very much like the big threat at the moment. Well, this does not look promising, Peter. The least they can do is to give the crowd something to cheer about, but that might be difficult from here.
Aimed beyond the defence. He's found a way through. Can he finish? And that would have been game, set and match. Corner number 3 coming up. Big header! And now a sudden chance to counter. Out towards the flank. Ronaldinho. And here's Rafinha. Eto'o! Played into space. Oh, he's burst through. Raul. Well-timed, excellent interception. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Raul has been showed a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm.
Yeah, and the ref told him it was coming, and he still failed to heed the warning.
Can he get it through? And he's in on goal! And that is that. A performance of perspiration, work rate, grit, and those are very good qualities that might have got them something on another day. Sadly, not today.
Just a quick request.